Yeah, what's up everyone? Today we're going to use the program called, from Asellertool actually, it's called TurboLister. They came up with a new one update just yesterday? Yeah, just yesterday. So, it's actually really good. I like it. And I'm going to show you how to download it, use it, and I'm going to send a box with it too so that way you know basically from A to Z. It's not going to be fully detailed just because it'll take too long. I don't want to make this a 10-minute video. Alright, so first things first, you're going to want to Google basically Asellertool, TurboLister. You're going to want to download, you're going to want to click here. Once you're there, click here to download the latest version. And then you're going to want to go to installations so that you can do basically just follow these steps. Except for number 2 because technically you already did the latest version. I don't know if this one, if you click here, it will give you the latest version, but I just did it the other way. So, and then you're going to basically follow these steps to download it. You're going to want to cite your MWS account with TurboLister. So you click here for the tutorial. Well, let's click it, I guess. And you're going to wait for it to load. And you're going to want to do all this right here. So basically you're going to want to get your account to connect with the TurboLister to connect with this account, with your Amazon account. So you're going to do all this. You're going to need the merchant ID and the marketplace. Actually, you don't need the marketplace ID anymore because the new one has it already. You're going to need your merchant ID though. If you can't find it here, or let's say you forget, I'll show you how to. First thing it's going to do is going to show up settings. I think that's what it was, settings. So when you do settings, your username and ID, I mean, you should already know it since when the first time you did it, you had to use it. Or if not, just go to your app on Scoutly, go to settings and then accounts, and they should have this right there. Over here is your marketplace ID. Like I said, you don't, or marketplace, Amazon Marketplace, you don't need that anymore because it's a drop down menu. The seller ID, you're gonna need that. If you don't know your seller ID, it's pretty simple. You just click on that link that I clicked on right now. It's not here anymore. You got to go to settings. You got to go account information. Right here it says your merchant token, and it's right here. Just copy and paste it, and you're done. Alright, and then for fulfillment channel, you go FBA, of course. Here's your address or wherever you're gonna ship from. This you don't need it right now since it's a brand new account, so chances are you don't need that anymore. Click save. On to the next one. The next thing that's probably going to pop up for you would be the printer settings. Now hopefully you already have like a Dymo printer, or a Zebra. I use a Zebra. I don't like the Dymo printer. That paper size, I have mine already set. I don't know what you would have here, to be honest. And I also have this one, but I'm going to use user because I already have it for the 2x1, I think, or something like that. Auto print. And if you want to test, do a test, and that's what it should show up as. So mine's perfect. Now I know, if I'm not mistaken, sometimes the label does not print. I think the first time I did it, it was like this whole thing was over here, and I'm actually going to show you because I know it's a pain to do that. So go to control panel, go to devices, go to the printer that you're using for those little labels. I use the Zebra. For the Dymo, it should already be done, but I don't know how to do it, to be honest. I never used this program with that Dymo, and I don't even know the software. I know the Zebra ones. So for the Zebra, I have this drivers by Seagull. Download those if you want, whatever. Go to that. See, I have this already for me. If you don't know, just go like this. Add those. I'll put what labels I use in the description. I just don't remember the numbers, what they are. It's like it starts with the 3. And yeah, basically portal or portrait. And oh yeah, that's right here. Right here is where you can actually see. You're gonna need to like almost put it basically right where you want it to be in the middle, so it's not too far this way, and not you just want it in the middle, so you can scan the barcode and look at all the other stuff that's in there. This is my settings. You're gonna want to like basically mess around. I don't know where yours could be. It could be like all the way down here, so you would need to move it even more. If not, just copy mine, and hopefully we have the same problem. And if it is, then it's easy. Just put those in there. Do another print test, but well, you know, before you do that one, and then go to graphics, just that. Go to none. Next stock, just leave it. This one, the options for darkness, I use this 13. Yeah, because you don't want it too dark, because sometimes they won't scan the barcode. So I found 13 to be the best, and that's what Asellertool recommended too. So for this, if you're using the lower model, you probably won't have this, but I have 5 seconds, whatever, or you know, doesn't matter. But it just depends how fast the label comes out. But it also depends on the software. So that's that. You click OK. Well, you click OK. I'm going to click cancel because in case I move something I didn't mean to. That's done. Yeah, that's basic. Do another, like I said, do a print test. Make sure it's actually where you want it to be. Go to now this. You're probably not going to do merchant fulfilled. I don't do merchant fulfilled, but it's not going to let you go to the next page if you don't do a merchant fulfilled one too. So just do the same one. I mean, if you're not going to use it, there's no point of, you know. So just go click save. Next, yeah, click save. I'm gonna click cancel. Same reason again. You're gonna want to go to, after that, restricted. It's not. I have nothing on it. To be honest, I don't even know what it does. Bulk. That's, I guess, if you use your Scouty to have the list. I don't use that either. Min max. You want to just leave it what it was. I think it's at 5, the stock. So just leave it at 5. I probably should do the same. So just leave it at $5. Next, this is where you're gonna want to basically, the notes is where I have these. So that's where I'm gonna go. Notes. So these are the notes I have. You click here to make a new one. So say book, or actually for this I'm gonna do DVDs because I have a couple DVDs that I need to send. So for this one would be like or video game actually. Video. What would it be like? I need to look for the conditions because I don't remember. I don't remember what the conditions are. But it's but for this video, I guess let's just go with books have water damage, you know, or something like that. For the apply to, if you want to apply it to like a condition, like automatically apply it. Like let's say when I click here, it's automatically going to highlight it and put it in the description. So for this, I mean, hopefully not all your books you grab are water damage. So if they're not, then just simply click on, do not click on any of these, right? Just leave them like that. Because if you click on here and you press good, it's gonna automatically put this description on there. So don't press anything here, and put it in the category of, well, this is books. So click that, and now we have it somewhere here. Oh, it's on top, yeah. So it's right here. See how this one doesn't have little check marks and these ones do? Alright, I'll show you why. So once you have that, I'm gonna put, you can actually edit it from here. I'm gonna put test on. I remember this, I don't need this one. So now you click save, close, and it should have moved right here. See now if I press, like let's say go, see if I go good, now it highlights a different one. Acceptable, highlights a different one. Good, it highlights a different one. Basically I want those to be on my book notes all the time. But now let's say that I have a good book and the book comes with the CD, right? You know, the buyer wants to know if it comes with the CD or if it doesn't come with the CD. If it comes with one, I put that and boom, there you go. If it doesn't, I click that. Of course, if you click this, then the buyer's going to be really confused, right? So you got to remember to uncheck those, and the same with this one. So that's actually pretty once you get down to it, it's not that hard. And you can apply it to different categories. I honestly don't mess around with this too much. I just do this because I'm only selling books, DVDs, and kind of they all fall in the same category. So I don't want this one no more. Edit, delete, yes, save. There you go. Now it's back to my normal thing. I basically include, those library stickers. Sometimes they have library stickers on them. Pages have water damage, still readable, CD, no CD, and I'll add more stuff as I go along with the books. But so far, this covers me. All right. So next, that's pretty much it. Honestly, now that you're done here, oh, that's right. Another thing that's going to pop up. I think after you're done, before you actually do this, another thing's going to pop up. I actually went ahead. This is going to pop up first now. It's batches. So what you do with here, I'm actually complete that so I can make a brand new one. So you create a batch. This is basically what's going to pop up for you. This right here, it's just for your own, that you remember. So maybe if you put for me, I'm just going to put test 1. Prefix is if whatever you want to put on the SKU, I guess. I mean, it literally says it right there. So if let's say that you have scouters, and maybe you want to put their initials, FR, whatever, or just their name, John. Or let's say that maybe you travel and you want to know where you got that book. You put AZ, Arizona, CA, whatever. Or maybe you want, let's see, what else do you do? Maybe you want to know what store you got it from. You type in maybe GW for Goodwill, or a regular mom and pop shop, whatever. It's just for your own. I don't do that. I don't really care where I get it from. I mean, it's never been really useful, I guess, for me. This one you want is the little labels that I was telling you about. Do you want merchant? Merchant is you. Amazon, well, it's Amazon. If you do Amazon, they're going to charge you 20 cents each label. You do not want to do that. Just do it yourself. Easier. For the box content, you want to do 2D barcode. Feed is actually pretty good too. Because I used Inventory Lab and they use Feed. It's a little bit easier, to be honest, but they don't support it yet, so we're going to do 2D barcode. For the workflow, I actually like private. It's actually pretty cool. If what I'm doing is not considered bad. If it is, then maybe you don't want to do it. But I'll show you what I mean. But I do private. Don't do live. Go click enter, and that's basically it. It's going to drag you to add. Here's where you want to choose the workflow you want, right? Everybody has a different way of doing it. I mean, most likely, if you want, you can do E. I think the E is the common one, but I'll show you what E does. So let's take this book. We're going to click here, which it's already on there. So basically, I mean, you can hover over this, and it kind of tells you what it does. You scan the item, you set the listing price, and you set the grading. Basically, acceptable condition, whatever. So this is almost like full on you or manual. And if you click one of these off, the workflow changes. Right? So this would be like price. So that you don't want to price them yourself. You have a repricer, you know what you're doing, and you just want to go fast. This right here, you just put like a high price, like 600, 500, a book that you will never sell it at that price. You don't want to put 100 if a book you're going to sell is like 200. Last thing you want to do is do that. And then this is your buy cost. I mean, if you hover over them, it tells you cost of goods. I put $2. I don't like this workflow because the repricers are not the best. No matter what repricer you use, they all have the same limitations. Even if some of them tell you that they do better than the other ones, they're lying to you. So in other words, I like using workflow C. That's the best one I like because I like pricing my stuff. And this, I mean, if you want, you can just actually like if you have a stack of books, grade them while you're taking off the stickers, right? So once you take the stickers, look through them and put them in the pile, like very good, good, acceptable, etc. It makes it so much easier, especially if you have someone else helping you, because when the ones that are listing, they know what, they don't have to look through the book anymore since you already did that for them, or for yourself. You know, you don't have to do it twice. I list all my stuff in good and acceptable condition. That's all. That's only the two ones that I use now. I used to use good, but I kind of want more good stars. Basically, all right. So once you're done with that, I mean, this is kind of basic stuff. You know, it's not that complicated. So this is that. This right here, you know, this is that. Brings it up. The quantity of books, you usually leave it at 1. And if it prints, as soon as you print it's gonna print a sticker once you're done with the book. But let's see this one, right? Or you know what? Yeah, let's do my workflow, honestly, because I like my workflow better. Before you start doing this, you want to look at the prefix. Again, this is the same thing that you did when you did the batch. So, but in case you want to change it up, maybe you want to put GW for Goodwill. You know what number you want to start at. Tax, just put no tax, whatever. This right here is like a little extra thing. Let's say that you want to put more stuff. See? And it writes it down here. You can't type down here for some reason. Or maybe you can now. Oh no, you can. Cool. So you can type down here now. But over here you do this and you sticky it. So this acts basically like this. But I mean, if you're going to constantly type here, you might as well make one of those things and add it onto this so it constantly puts it together. Otherwise, it's too much wasted time. Okay, so once that's done, what I'm gonna show you like 2 or 3 books, and then I'm gonna do it myself and finish, and then I'll show you guys the next step. All right. Okay, I did click on it. Cool. All right. So I actually have this one thing that's actually gonna happen to you too. It's gonna enable this. You can disable it if you want to, but I'll show you what I mean right now. So this is, you know, I'm gonna sell mine at good. I'm honestly not gonna. I'm gonna price this guy anyways. But this is what it came up. If you don't want that window to pop up, you can actually disable it right here. Auto open FBA page. I like it, but I have 2 monitors, so I can do it. You know, once I'm doing this, it'll pop up on my other monitor. It's so much easier and so much faster. Or you can just look at this or here. But sometimes they don't have. You know, there's no, because of the limitations. Sometimes it's 0 FBA. So if you don't want that to pop up, you can actually click on here, and it will pop up again. Pretty cool. But let's go here. I'm gonna put mine at. You can actually click on here, and it will automatically put it down here. But I know my repricer is gonna go to, this is the lowest price I have, so that's gonna put it for me, right? So I'm gonna make $6.50 about. The cost of goods. That's how much about it cost me. It probably cost me like $1 to be honest, but you know, I put all of them together and it's always around $2 that I end up paying per book. So you do that. You should know about this already. I mean, you bought the book, so hopefully you already know what this means. But if you don't, again, you know, look at here, click here, look at the prices. Don't analyze it too much. I mean, I know some people analyze this thing like crazy, you know. Just set a price. As long as you're making profit, it's all good. And move on. Now the printer sticks, or came out. Put it right on the label. Oh, whoops. You know what? I just realized it came out wrong. I think I changed the settings. I knew I was going to do something like that. Alright, I'm back. So I don't know why, but for some reason the settings changed for me now. So I went here and I changed that. Remember before it was 90 here and it was 50 here. But now for some reason I changed it and this is the best settings for me now. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that, but this is my best settings for that now. Or not the best, but I'm saying, like, you know, so that they're right in the middle. think this is the last one I printed. So hopefully it doesn't change again. I haven't had this happen, but for some reason it did. Whatever. So I'm going to click save, and I'm going to reprint that one sticker. And yeah, it's good. It's kind of right in the middle. Of course, it's going to be, you know, missing here, but I mean, as long as the barcode, I mean, if you want to test the barcode, make sure it actually works. Simply click here, and they match. Yep. Alright, so my computer decided to shut off for some reason. Or, not my computer, but my brother's computer. So now I have the barcode there. Put it to the side. I put it in the box. And continue on. I'm just going to show you guys like 2 more. Alright. So click there. Do that. I'm actually going to take that off. Okay. My refresh is going to do this. Put that. Stick it on top. Box. You know, these prices right here, don't worry about if yours is, you know, around here somewhere. I'm going to put mine basically right here. Eventually they'll sell. I mean, they have pretty good rank, 20 sales. Should be pretty good. Is it going to sell tomorrow? Probably not. But it depends who wins the buy box. And next, one more. This one's pretty good. You know, I always just match the low, not the lowest, just kind of in the middle, depending on the rank and all that stuff. But overall, just do this. That, you know, boom, done. I already checked these books. That's why you're not seeing me check them. I basically already pre-sorted them, pre-graded them. There you go. Put that in there. Look. Alright, so that should be good enough to show you. I'm going to do all the books and then take you to the next step once I'm done. Alright, I have finished listing everything. Let me just check right here. Yeah. Alright, so I have finished everything. I'm done. Now, oh, I made another category for video games because I had some video games that I got. Pretty cool ones actually. Mario Kart was for like 40, 50, somewhere on there. Alright, so once you're done with all this stuff, oh, you know what? I'm actually going to add this because I needed to add it to the batch too because I want to send those in. I'll show you what that means in a little bit, but just remember that I'm adding all these that I did from the last shipment. So I'm going to click that, add to batch. Hello, did it work? Yes, no? Oh, whoops, I guess I gotta highlight them all. Add to batch, added them all. I don't have to put the stickers again because they already have the stickers from last time. Now you're going to want to go to ship. You gotta wait until it sends the information to Amazon. They're going to tell you what fulfillment center. Hopefully it's only like one, but it might be a couple different ones. So, ooh, oh, this is the first time this happened to me. Caught it right on camera too. Look at that. Every single one to MDW2. 48 of them. That's not bad. Now, let's say that you get like a lot of different ones. You could click right here, re-resign all of them, and it will do it again. And you might get lucky and get all of them in the same, like I just did right now, right? If you don't, if you think you got like maybe I say 80% of them going to, just leave it there. Send the 80. Leave the 20% of them that didn't go for the next shipment, like the way I did it when I put them into the holding bin, and then you send them again. So these ones, the ones that I did, they were in the holding area, and now they're all going to the same ones. This is awesome. Alright, so next, click create shipment. It's going to go new. There's another one right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it says add to existing shipment. This is another, if you have another one. I don't, so I do new. You can create a custom SKU if you want, or just use the one that they give you here. Honestly, I don't think it matters. I'm just gonna use a custom though. This I don't know. Whatever. Do that. Click next. You then from here click finish. I don't know why they have that there. I don't know why, but whatever. Just click finish, and it's gonna tell you that you have to wait until everything gets submitted, because sometimes maybe you have something that's restricted, or for some reason you messed up. Maybe the pricing, you messed up on the pricings. For some reason, it's not gonna. And that you can do that here. So for now, I'm actually gonna wait until it's completed, like this one. See how some of these failed. I'm kind of hoping that one of these would fail, just so that I can show you what to do. If it doesn't, then I got, it kind of sucks, but that's the way it is. Like example, this one, the old ones I sent, these have failed before. This is a different version that it failed on, but you can see that I'm not authorized to sell this brand. So what basically you do here is you go to Amazon Seller, like the website, click on inventory, click on manage inventory, and click on the shipment that you did, and then just manually delete it from there, and then that's it. You don't have to do nothing else here. You can't resubmit it. I mean, this wasn't there before, so I don't know what this does anymore, or I guess you just resubmit it. But before, you just didn't do nothing. You just removed them from your inventory and send them on in. So for now, I'm just going to wait for this thing to finish loading, or to say complete, more like it. And I'll see you guys back. Alright, see, it said completed. Unfortunately, it didn't do an error code. An error failed. So I can't exactly show you, what failed. It would have been nice. But if it works like it's the same as this one, I think I already told you how to do it somewhat. Alright, so now that that's done, we're going to go to the box content. Alright, so this is like, you can put this less if you want, or whoops, less, so not that many of these show up. 5 is fine. Okay, so 5, I mean, these are the ones I did just yesterday, and these are the ones today. And you're going to want to, and it tells you here, this is basically, I don't think you ever use this, so this is not technically a box 1. This would be like box 0, or just call it, I don't know, like all. So you want to create a new box. Click here on box 1, and it says working. You want to go to over here on this side and click on, click here so they can start adding books to it. So now you're going to grab all the books back, the ones that you put over there, and put them back and scan them. And I'll do a couple, and then I'll do all of them later on myself. Oh yeah, before you do that, actually, we need to get a box ready. So I'm going to go get a box ready, and let me see, yeah, I'm going to get a box ready. Alright, so I got box ready. We're going to do box number 1. And we're going to get a whole stack. Stack of books. Let's see if I can put, whoops, somehow. Alright, so go over it. Scan. normally, if let's pretend this one doesn't actually, oops, where's the camera? Let's pretend this book doesn't go to this box. It'll give you an air code, or an air sound, basically. It's pretty loud, so you should be able to hear it. And that means that, it'll probably tell you around there. I just don't remember what it said. But it basically just says that it doesn't belong in that box. So just put this to the side and wait until you do the other shipment, you know? It's pretty cool. It kind of helps you out, make sure that you don't accidentally send, you know, something that doesn't belong in this box, or this shipment box, more like it. So if you're sending it to somewhere else, like, I don't know, what's the other one, MDW7, you know, because this is MD, all these are going to be MDW2. Last thing you want to do is send books to the wrong fulfillment center, and then they're going to charge you, or they could honestly suspend you because you are doing too many errors, and you don't want that to happen. That there. Next ones. All right. Over it, make sure. Wait, did it go through? Oh, yeah. How many do I have? Okay. Now, I'm not sure, but I think there is some limitations with the 2D barcode. Last time there was a 40, you can only do 40 of them, because otherwise they wouldn't fit. I don't know if that's true anymore, but I'm still going to stick to the 40, because usually that's already around the pound limit anyways. That's what I'm going to do. I think you guys get the point. So I'm gonna do all these, and when I'm done, and I'll walk you to the next step. But basically, I'm done with box number 1. It's 43 pounds apparently. You know, you want to check over there. You want to stop around that 40, maybe 45, somewhere in there. It's not 100% accurate, but it works. I have the box there. I closed it up because I already, you know, weighed it and everything. I weighed it, and it says it's 40 pounds with 9 ounces. 40 pounds, 9 ounces. But you have to round up. If you're going to get a weigher, make sure it's a weigher that has this, like, you know, like the face is not on the weigher, because otherwise it's going to be really hard for you to look. I mean, look, I can't even see the weigher on there. So if it had that little face thing on it, you're going to have a problem. And yeah, so I put the thing on there so I remember what box what, and then I have to re-weigh it again, or write it down, whatever you want. I just use this because it's a lot easier. So on to box number 2. I'm going to use number 2 now, and I still have those, so I'm probably going to need in box number 3. Probably box number 3 is going to have a little bit though, but we'll see. Now we're going to do box 2, so you just click on new box, automatically new second box, click on the second box, click here to enter it onto the box, and yeah, I'll do that. There we go, and I'll see you guys when I'm done again. 2 is done, or not done, but there it is. I'm gonna seal it up. Alright, box number 2 is weighed. You know, you gotta round up. What's going on? Okay. And on to box number 3. Alright, this is box number 3. I actually have a extra small, but unfortunately it's still way too much stuff in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize it with one of these. Make it smaller. Whoops, what the heck's on top? So yeah, just going to make it smaller so it's not so much stuff in there. And basically it just goes like this. You know, you put this up and down, and then you don't have to do it hard, just enough so it can do those little creases on it. and it'll be in once I cut it right here. Hold on, there is my box resize or my cutter. So basically here, where the two little things meet, it doesn't have to be super neat. There you have it. Now, I mean, it's not going to be perfect, you know, it's still going to move, but at least now it's not so much, it won't move a lot. So I just got to tape over it, and that's it, and weigh it, and I'll show you guys later what to do. There's no more books that are, hopefully, you know, you don't misplace them somewhere. So now that we're done, now you've got to print out the little 2D barcodes. You just click here. Now, if you don't have another zebra printer, or if you don't change the labels and you have other 2x4 or 4x6 labels, then you use the same one and just change the label, right? But I don't. I have another zebra printer. But if you don't have another one, but you have a laser printer, inkjet printer, you just select it here and do it through that sheet. But I have another zebra, so I'm going to do it through here. I had to change it because otherwise I will print in that small one. So I had to do this. And hopefully it prints it out perfectly in that page. And print. I'll see right now. Perfect. And there you go. Box number 1. It has a SKU, the one that you put on the shipment, the box number, SKUs in there, and items in there. So I'm just going to print this one, print the next one, and I had to do this over and over because it resets to the other one. Oh wait, I think I just did it to the wrong one. I did. Whoops. Yep, I messed up right there. It's supposed to be this one. Okay. There we go. Okay, it printed. Again. Oh, it's saved now. Cool. But I still do it because you never know. Alright. Awesome. So now I print it, and then I'm going to put it in the box. And I just put it right on top of the box because Amazon's the one that's going to see this. The shipping labels I actually put, well, I'll show you guys later. Alright, I'm trying to switch over to the other one. Alright, now that I have the stickers on the box, they're right on top. I'll show you guys later. Now you're going to want to go to ship again. You actually go to Amazon. Once you're there, you go to Amazon, or not Amazon, but you know, the seller central Amazon. You go there, you click on or you highlight over the inventory, then you go to manage FBA shipments, and then click on the one that you're working on. Click on work on shipment. Let it load. Now, let's see if I have anything here that's too. Okay, I guess I'll do here. Okay. So here, you're gonna click on that. It's basically gonna stay stock, you know. So USPS or UPS, I mean, or FedEx if it's cheaper for that. To supplier. Okay, so do that. Click on more than one because there's more than one SKU per box. It's going to be the 2D code. Now, if you don't want to do the 2D code, I mean, you know, if you don't want to do the whole box content and all that stuff, then you don't have to do that. You can click here, but it's going to charge you. So it's like 20 cents a book, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So they're going to charge you to do that for you, like put the labels and all that stuff. I mean, you might as well do it, honestly. It saves you, it adds up big time. So I have 3 boxes. Box number 1 weighs 41. Box number 2, 46. And then box number 3 weighs 15. You don't actually have to put the dimensions. Dimensions is not required yet. At least I never put them. Do that. It's going to cost me $48. That's actually pretty high. But that's about what you should have in your not Scout IQ, Scoutly. That's what you should have it at. So this probably costs what, like around, how many books does it have? I don't remember how many books was in there, but it was like it's gonna be like 50 bucks or 50 cents a book. About sometimes it's cheaper depending on where it's at. I mean, this one's pretty far from us, so you just click there. Once you're done, click there and click accept. Once that's done, you just download the shipping labels. Back to the program, go here, click here, and you're gonna want to that file that you downloaded from Amazon, you're gonna want to find it. Alright, so this is the newest one. Drag it here. Bam. Okay, it opened up in a different window. Let me see if I can. Okay, it did open up in a different window. So it opened up with Adobe Acrobat Reader, I guess. So it uses that. I'm going to use my printing label with the 4x6, and it's automatically going to do it for me. It's going to print 6 of them, which is pretty cool. Because before you had to, I guess, what is that the tool called? Snapshot. You had to do a snapshot and do every single one, which can be pretty annoying every once in a while. So this does it automatically for you, a snapshot for you. So once that's done, okay, that's it. I got this. Close that off, and you're done. That's honestly it. You're done. You can actually, yeah, you're done. That's it. I actually never clicked on complete batch. I guess complete batch just means it'll do the whole batch. So it's done. And that's it. And if you want to create another batch, just simply go here, create another one. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you what the holding bin did because, well, nothing went to another one. But the holding bin, you would have done it here. You would have gone back here. You would have selected the ones that are, or you don't even have to select them. I don't remember. But you just click here to select all the ones that you don't want to ship at that time. Once you're done doing the other ones, that way you don't mess up. But just click here, and then it's gonna this is gonna pop up, and just click on the holding bin, and they're all gonna add right there. And then and then like I said last time, when the next time you do another one, you'll see it right here. Simply click on it, and then, or let me see if I can. Yeah, simply click on it, and do the thing that I did before when I added all of them again. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Way better than Inventory Lab, I can tell you that. And I just want to do a shipment. So now I got 3 shipments done. We're done. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's pretty simple. Hopefully the video's not 20 minutes long. I really wanted to keep it at 10 minutes or lower, or honestly maybe even 5, but it's a lot of information that you need to, and there's still more that you can do with this program, but it's too much. This is what I use. If you want to use it, go ahead. If you don't, it don't matter to me. Alright, see you guys in the next video, if I'm not too lazy. Oh yeah, I forgot. And just put these on the box. How do you know which one goes to what? Let me see. Okay, well, on the top right corner, it will show like a 1 out of 3. So in this case, box 1 out of 3, So box 1, this is together, box 1, box 2, box, etc., etc. That's why I write the in pen or marker on the box. That way you don't mess up. And yeah, that's about it. Laters. Put them on the sides because that's what they told me. That's what UPS likes it. Because when you stack them on top, last thing they want to do is having to, take the boxes out to scan them. So my UPS, because I get free pickup. I get free pickups from UPS. They come to my house, so they told me that they like it like that because they can just go bleep, 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 and scan them all in. There's the other box right there, and these are my 2. This is the one that prints those. They print the little labels. This one prints out the
and the big one, you know, slower. That's why I put this one, because it's faster for the little labels. And then this is the other one. It's dirty, but it's that. This one is that one. And I have a Dymo over there, but I don't use it because they suck. They get stuck too much. Alright, see you later.